Tango on your left. That'll blow your cover. He's down.
Nice use of that trap.
Don't pull that trigger. They'll see him go down. Case, a few to your left. Might alert someone.
هنا تعالوا لموقعي إنني أقوم بالاشتباك. هل تراهم؟
Case, 3 o'clock. They'll see him go down. Good eye.
They're going all out to defend this last gun.
Another one of our armor friends.
Elite with minigun, take it down.
Echo confirmed.
نحو ساحل. خذوا ساحرا.
Whenever you're ready, Case, we'll head back to the layup. You can have the honor of informing Gladney in person.
اقصد بالعدو. العدو يتحرك. لقد جرحته.
لقد خسرنا أحدا. ما الموقع؟ سقط بعض الحلفاء.
سألقي قنبلة يدوية.
أين هم؟
أخطأت الهدف.
العدو يتقدم.
نتقدم. انتصب العدو. إنهم يهاجمون.
Several tangles on the right. Pull that trigger.
Clear. We're just getting warmed up, right? Riverbed's a tight squeeze.
Casey's got this.
Diesel 2-1, ready to boom and zoom.
All this cash should be good for the safe house.
وردتنا التقارير بوجود عدو أو أكثر في المنشأة.
Got them all.
That's the last SAM site up ahead.
Let's wrap this up tidily, shall we?
Spotted some targets.
أرأيتم ذلك؟
That's risky.
Might alert someone.
ألقوا نظرة.
Changing fire! Take them out!
أمين. أرى أحدهم يتقدم.
Think we're clear.
Gladney, we destroyed the last SAM.
Great work. Now get back to the layout. Reports say they may be sending a force our way. Find me when you get here.
Case. Let's head to the layup.
See that? A village over there.
Jackal
SAS has its
2,
own
meet me at the
pilot.
layout.
A Pantheon camp. Wouldn't want them to be too comfortable out here.
Like a pro. That's risky.
Don't pull that trigger.
أظهر نفسك.
Good.
Gladney's waiting at the layup.
لدينا
That'll blow your cover.
لدي عدو هنا. خذوا ساترا. Here we go.
I wouldn't take that shot. That's risky. They'll see him go down.
Might alert someone. Watch out! Sniper! Take them out!
They'll see him go down.
He's down. Might alert someone.
You're right.
أيتها القيادة، فقدنا أثرهم.
لاحقهم.
علم.
Behind you, Case.
حصلت عليهم. اتبعوني.
سنعيد التمركز وراء العدو.
Take them out!
Day 4. Patient
You see where they
A
went?
is deceased. Patient B broke free of his restraints, strangled his brother, and killed himself. I thought I was prepared for this after the incident 10 years ago. I don't know. Tomorrow we start over. Inhalation only.
Incoming frag!
Results to follow.
You got their experiment.
One experiment failed of what, possibly dozens of trials?
Let's hope in the future today isn't as bad as that last one.
You see him?
Knock him down!
Your left.
Thought this was it. Copy that. Exposing them to something.
On our way to layup, Gladney. We're clear.
Good to see you, mates. Captain's waiting in the cave.
There you are. I got something for you. Nice work on those SAM sites. We've pulled the tiger's tail now. Got the helo ready to go. Call it in when ready.
We got incoming. Iraqi forces converging on our position.
Call it in. Make short work of the buggers.
Chainsaw 3-2 approaching. Chainsaw 3-2 departing.
I'd wait till the Iraqis would try that. Need something? Impressive. Now that's out of the way. If you're ready to move on that palace, I'll notify my men. We go in now, we go in with what we have. You sure? I'll give the word. We're getting into this palace fast and getting out faster. Once you do the necessary, we're wiping it off the map.
Roger that, Jackal 1. We're not sticking around for tea.
Probably dreadful anyway.
We're looking for a bunker. Our best guess is that we can access it on the far side of the grounds.
We'll see you through. After that, it's up to Talon 1 to lift us all out in one piece.
That's my preference.
So let's get to it then. We're nearly there.
Set! Palace gate's just ahead!
Look alive, people! They know we're coming! Fire at will!
Eyes on the roof!
back into the palace!
The bunker's behind the palace! Let's go!
After you, Case.
Bunker door ahead.
Microphone!
Pantheon! Take him out! They got this bunker on heavy lockdown.
Must be guarding something important.
Get out there! Keep pushing forward!
Case ads are on me. We're going down.
We'll hold the area.
Hostiles inside!
Be quick about it!
We're teaming! We're clear. Let's go.
This better be it.
Really make you work for it, don't they?
Careful. Good God.
Saddam's hoarding millions down here.
Hell, this gold toilet's worth that much.
He'd trade it all for WMD. We're close.
What the hell happened? happening here?
Biohazard cabinet. Must be the demonstration Alawi mentioned.
How about that hard case there? Check it out. What do we got?
The cradle.
Pantheon has a goddamn biological weapon. And they put this in Saddam's hands too?
A sample of it, based on what I'm seeing in here.
What'd you find?
A disc. Some notes, all in Russian. Project's headed by Matvey Gusev.
Sounds like you know him.
I recognize the name. Gusev was a scientist in the Soviet Union's biological weapons program, Biopreparat. Intelligence had him fleeing Russia last year. Then he vanished.
Gusev gave the Pantheon a Soviet bioweapon?
No. According to this, the cradle came from somewhere else. A research facility I'm familiar with. It's American.
American?
All right, visiting time's over, you three. We need your help up here.
Top side. Let's move.
Get what you wanted?
Not exactly, but we got what we needed.
We need to clear a pickup zone. Let's get to the palace rooftop.
That roof's our destination. Take them out.
RPG up there! Come on! Reloading.
Rooftop's clear.
Pantheon helos incoming.
Jackal 1-1, got an enemy bird to the east. Tango's on the ground approaching your position. Copy that! Let's give them what we got!
We've got a stash of weapons over here. Need air support.
Come on, rally, people!
Vehicles are coming from the south.
Hold your ground!
More Rockies incoming! Keep holding the roof!
Bunch of Pantheon and Iraqis on the way.
Where's our expert?
Jackal 1, this is Talon 1. We'll have a quick clear position. Prepare for extraction.
Talon 1, two hot! We got enemy halos in the air!
Roger, maintaining distance.
They keep coming!
Target locked.
Pantheon helos incoming.
Jackal 1-1, got an enemy bird to the east. Tango's on the ground approaching your position. Copy that! Let's give them what we got!
We've got a stash of weapons over here. Helos incoming.
Jackal 1-1, you've got an enemy bird to the east. Tango's on the ground approaching your position. Copy that! Let's give them what we got!
We got a stash of weapons over here. Pantheon Helos incoming.
Jackal 1-1, you've got an enemy bird to the east. Tango's on the ground approaching your position. Copy that! Let's give them what we got!
We got a stash of weapons over here. Need air support. Coming from the south.
Hold your ground!
More rockets incoming! Keep holding the roof!
Jackal 1, this is Talon 1. We'll have a quick clear position. Prepare for extraction.
Talon 1, too hot! We got enemy halos in the air!
Roger, maintaining distance.
They keep coming! Alpha Mike Foxtrot. Moving in, Jackal 1. Get ready! We need some distance!
Descending.
We're not leaving you behind, Case. Get in.
Going vertical.
Come on, target is yours.
Confirmed. Incoming.
Watch out, rockets! Enjoy the view!
Going out the bank, Mark.
You've been saving that one, haven't you?
It's good seeing you again.
Well, look at that, Adler. We actually agree on something.
The Pantheon has a biological weapon. The papers we found in that bunker, they had a name attached. Matt V. Gusev, a Soviet weapons scientist. We think he's still in Iraq, somewhere. Adler's volunteered to stay behind and track his ass down. I'll have Felix examine the disk we found while the rest of us investigate the origin of the cradle. If Adler's right, this thing may have come from a research facility on U.S. soil. A Soviet scientist and an American bioweapon. What the hell are we getting into?
You've asked Harrow about this supposed research facility?
She's not picking up. Told her to look into Livingston.
You think something's happened to her?
If it has, it's my fault.
The weight of the world on your shoulders. We know the risks.
Yeah, well, this isn't exactly what I imagined.
Because it's not just about you.
How'd you feel about coming with me in case stateside?
I'd consider it.
Felix still in the kitchen.
Don't complain. We ate well while you were off wandering the desert.
He should be decrypting the disk Adler found. We need whatever's on it. Hey, Chef, you cracked that disk yet?
Patience, please. Cryptography is like preparing pufferfish. Rush through it and risk losing everything.
Okay.
Is he planning to serve us pufferfish?
Hey, you said no complaining.
I did, didn't I? Let me know when we're close to leaving.
Fuck me!
Yo, ask for help, man.
Fuck you too!
Fine, have fun.
Does it look like I'm having fun?
No, that's not what I meant. You got dealt a bad hand.
You're gonna get dealt bad hands, kid. With us, the stakes are high.
To be honest, I don't think I could have done it. Come back home after what happened in Panama. Trusted anyone again?
You keep believing in the ones who got your back, who go to battle for you. Adler was one of those. When those records turned up after Panama, the wire transfers to Adler from Raul Menendez, two-bit dope slinger, I smelled bullshit. Adler turn against his brothers for cash? Are you kidding me?
Those threads he loves, they ain't cheap now.
Listen, I know he can be a goddamn psychopath. I get it. But he's on our side. He just got his own way of doing things.
I don't know what the rules are anymore.
You're figuring it out, kid. Handling things, making calls. I just wish I was out there kicking ass with you. Kills me to be in this thing.
Hold on now, listen. You're essential, man. All right, chair or no chair. I know you can't get around the way you used to, but this is strong. Maybe you were Captain America before, and now you're like Professor X.
Who? Get out of my face, man.
Hey, do me a favor and check on Felix, will you?
Not in the mood right now.
Case, need something before we go? What? Over the Iraq thing? Please. Not worth the energy. Contrary to Marshall's manly sensibilities, I could have helped. But you made it back alive, so... A very long 10 miles down the mountain. To the nearest town. Rustic, you might call it. Place was depressing. But I hate having nothing to do, and I wasn't keen on being cooped up here with Woods. Oh, that's not fair. I need to generate revenue, Case. Taking down Avalon's crime factions isn't cheap. Don't get me wrong. You have a noble pursuit. But it isn't my fight. I'm not American. Don't have a misguided sense of patriotism like Marshall over there. Adler's only interested in whatever connections Avalon has to the Pantheon, if any. He could care less about my own mission, or anyone else's for that matter. Don't expect any bleeding heart behavior from him. Of course.
There was a savvy play on someone's part to frame me for the Panama fiasco last year. The topic on everyone's mind. A mole inside Langley that gift-wrapped our best operatives for the Nicaraguan drug lord Raul Menendez. The papers incriminating me turned up at the exact time I started investigations into the Pantheon. Someone wanted me gone in a hurry. Well, mission accomplished. For now.
Stay strong.
I'm afraid I'll need a little more time. Unless you've come to help. Yet to be determined. I found these cookbooks in storage, but I'm afraid my Cyrillic skills are not as sharp as they once were. And I am working with ingredients that I could hunt and forage from the surrounding area. So, let's call it a stew, shall we? I see. Because I no longer desire to take a human life, you believe my heart bleeds for all creatures. It's an understandable assumption. However, these are very different circumstances. To hunt is to be in symbiosis with nature. To take a life without due cause is parasitical. Society is a predatory structure. Those with power, whether legitimate or otherwise, prey on those without, and use thugs, uniformed as I once was, or otherwise, to enforce their rule. The Stasi, CIA, organized crime in Avalon, most assuredly Pantheon, all are institutions of oppression. I bloodied my hands, burdened my soul with complicity, and now I live in shame. Never again. I cannot say. I think that makes us a necessary evil. Perhaps this is why I prefer computer systems. Ones and zeros. However, binary thinking is not conducive to modern existence. Social systems are complex webs. I think we can only navigate the gray and hope that history views us favorably. Whatever it contains is locked behind some rather impressive encryption. I was able to write a program to decrypt it, but the truth is, I am stumbling in the dark, at best. Not so much picking the lock as drilling through the tumblers. Feel free to come by the kitchen later. Might need a test subject.
Well, it's been a few months since I went off the grid, but leads have been slow to turn up. I did get one anonymous tip out of Avalon. Pantheon may be partnering with one of the major crime factions there, and potentially reaching out to others as well. I've offered a small sum to a one-time asset of mine to follow up. She has an axe to grind there, so I'd be surprised if she turns me down.
We'll bust out of here soon. Everything's on the board when you're ready.